Silverius is more often than not amongst the goals, either creating them or scoring them whenever he gets an opportunity. Malaysia has never been in the finals of the Hero Asian Champions Trophy. That is the task ahead of them this evening against Korea. That's how Shin Suk-yeol's Korea are lining up. I asked him whether Jang Jong-jun is fit. The answer was an emphatic yes. The captain is starting. Man Jae-jung will be leading the midfield as he has done so admirably. Cheol-yeon Park in the forward line has been the most dangerous player for me for Korea. Plenty of talent on the bench. Dain-son, whenever he's had an opportunity, he has impressed us. And Yang with Jang Jong-hyun coming back in. He has minutes restricted again, but I'm sure we will see him. His experience is always a handy weapon. Arul Anthony is looking to create a bit of history here this evening in Chennai. Shin Suk-yeol will be looking to defend the title his team won 2 years ago in Dhaka. Koreans in the crowd, Malaysians in the crowd, and we are all set for this exciting clash ahead of us.
Let's play! And it's the Malaysians in the yellow and black pushing from right to left against the Korean side in all red. This is coming in live from the Mayor Radhakrishnan Stadium. Press forward with purpose. Have the Koreans right at the outset. Make no mistake, they will come all out. They are a side with immense fortitude, the defending champions. And that's why Arul Anthony, the Malaysian coach, spoke of their toughness, their incredible physical stamina.
Looking for penetration straight away was Sung Hoon Kim. Man Jae-jung on the ball as Jang Jong-hyun. Watch out for him. He's back. He's starting this game. He was warming up with such intensity. And it was so good to see him back for Korea. Razi Rahim needs to clean this up for Malaysia. He's not been able to do so. Korea have an opportunity. It's the first goal. This is what happens when you give the Koreans an opportunity. They are ahead within a minute. And what a gesture that is. Cheon Woo-ji going on to the Koreans in the crowd and literally bowing to them and their support. This was the opportunity. What a goal that is from Cheon Woo-ji.
Great connection there. Not the easiest angle to hit. His swing was a little constricted, but he had enough to knock the ball in. Cheon Woo-ji, I am not going to be surprised if he has friends and family in the crowd. Chennai, after all, has the largest Korean expat community in India. There are more than 500 Korean companies in Tamil Nadu, and Chennai has a very robust diet of K-pop and K-drama as well. Siddharth, did you know that Korean and Tamil as languages have more in common than we would imagine? There are plenty of words that have the same meaning in Korean as in Tamil, like Amma and Appa, which mean mother and father respectively. The cultures are aligned. There are plenty of people, plenty of Koreans here to egg their team on. But make no mistake, the Malaysians aren't short of local support either. They will come back hard.
Wonderful nuggets of information there. My co-commentator Arun. And yes, it's amazing. Korea, such a rich hockey history since they've made their mark in Asian and world hockey in the mid-80s. Since then, they've been a permanent fixture in Asian hockey. It's been up and down when we talk about international hockey for Korea, especially after that amazing team that played at the Sydney Olympics was phased out. That's the goal. Let's have a look at that again. Korea have started this game so sharply. Cheon Woo-ji, and then he goes out and yes, this is what he does. Acknowledges all the support that Korea is getting today. So good to see. Malaysia looking to hit right back. Abu Kamal Azrai, look out for him. He's dangerous. He's got the goal. What a start we have here in this match. The first semi-final, we told you it's going to be exciting, and it is living up to the billing. Abu Kamal Azrai has leveled it for Malaysia. He's the player, Arun, who got the only goal when these two teams met earlier in the league phase in the Hero Asian Champions Trophy, and he's got a goal again. And that is the class of Abu Kamal Azrai. It's not easy to beat Kim Jae-hyun.
And this was sublime because he had to beat more than two defenders over there and then unleash the backhander. Abu Kamal Azrai has been an expert goal poacher, but this one was a solo effort, practically speaking. Time for the Malaysian flags also to now go up. There will be a sense of relief with Arul Anthony and company. That was a little sloppy a little while ago from the Koreans, but this semi-final clash is already living up to its billing. Prithvi Sari, you have to be really careful with him while you attempt to defend him. He can be extremely deceptive, as diminutive as he is, and he's also deadly. Can sneak past the Korean defense in no time. And another press from the Malaysians. Korea just about managing to sneak back possession. Lob corner awarded. A cracker of a start already. Both the teams have plenty to offer as far as attacking potential is concerned. Whenever they have won, Malaysia have won big. They've had the attacking thrust provided by the likes of Prithvi Sari, Faisal Sari. Another opportunity now incoming because there's a penalty corner. And early on in the first quarter, there's no shortage of action.
Switched off in defense for a second there, Korea. There was a foul here, no problems, and then that was not 5 meters when that tackle was made. Easy decision. And Korea have a penalty corner. That is technical officials. The timing judge is Digvijay Nayak. The scoring judge is Hisashi Matsubara. Technical officer Munir Mohammed. And the reserve umpire Zinan Tao of China. The big news here is Malaysia have an opportunity. Najmi Jazlan, first battery. Razi Rahim, second battery. And we have 3 goals in the opening 4 minutes here of this first semi-finals. Najmi Jazlan! Jang Jong-hyun with the save. Kim Jae-hyun with the save of the tournament so far. He's hurt himself. He needs help. And yes, there is a timeout. What a save that was. How well has he done to get his body in between the goal and the ball. Let's have a look at this. Najmi Jazlan with the first flick. Jang Jong-hyun. It is Kim Jae-hyun who gets the first. Look at this then. Almost a triple save.
To be fair, there wasn't much support from the rusher, but excellent. He just kept at it. Kim Jae-hyun, not just a save of the tournament, but a great...
Almost a triple save.
To be fair, there wasn't much support from the rusher, but excellent. He just kept at it. Kim Jae-hyun, not just a save of the tournament, but a great goalkeeping exhibition as well. And not for the first time. Every time Korea have managed to strike, Kim Jae-hyun, for his part, has always responded. That will delight Seok-kyo Shin, the coach. These two teams have plenty of respect for each other. Excellent trapping, great interception. Prithvi Sari now with the ball all by himself. Going for the give and go. Michelo Silverius has a couple of goals and finds himself in the list of the leading scorers.
Yes, Ugly with the original mistake was asking for a 5-meter foul, did not get it. Did well to recover though. Important interception, otherwise Malaysia would have had a runner free on goal. Malaysia, after going a goal down, they have recovered so well. Is that in play? Yes, that is. Jang Jong-hyun needs to be careful. He was careful for just a moment. Kim Jae-hyun was not on his line. Korea now in a 2v2 situation. They've got a runner on the left. That runner has been found. This is a big chance. The trap is not good, allowing Malaysia to reorganize. That 1 second gone is too late for Korea.
Once again, on the other hand, Kim Jae-hyun trying his best to keep the ball in play, and he did so. That immediately led to recycling. and the attack was initiated from there on. But Malaysia now launching an attack of their own through the line. Another slap across the turf, and it's that man again. The talisman who's come up with another pass. Jong Hyun Jin, the captain. The Malaysian defense also quickly tracking back. Great work rate. Great run again by the man on the left.
Chung Hyun Kim, it was who drove in from the left. Korea managed to make an opportunity of that in the end. Hafizuddin Othman in goal for Malaysia. Yesung Lee for Korea. Plays the forward pass, they've kept it in, they've won the foul. Korea is wasting no time, they want to keep the intensity of this match really high. Jung Lee it was for Korea. Goes right back. Finds Seung Hoon Lee. Jang Jong Hyun goes left, dines on, plays it on first time. This is a good move, it's a good circle entry, it's a chance, it's a foot, and it's the penalty corner for Korea, the first of the game. And I think Malaysia is thinking of a review. They've made the sign. Tim Meisner has no option but to take the review.
Yep.
It's a team referral by Malaysia. I blow a penalty corner for a foot. They're saying it was just a stick.
Okay, I'll check for you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. The ball comes in. It is here that we are talking about a foot. The Malaysians are saying it's only got the stick and not the foot, but you can see the Korean players. They're going in for a referral straight away. Has that caught a Korean foot before? That has caught the foot of Najmi Jazlan. Difficult. We'll need another angle. Telltale sign is that Cheon Woo-ji went up for the referral straight away. Of course, if there is no advice possible, we will stay with the on-field decision, which is a penalty corner to Korea. Najmi Jazlan right behind the goal scorer Cheon Woo-ji. Taking his time is the video umpire. It's the semi-final, remember.
Understandably so, because both their feet seem rather close to each other.
Tim,
Yeah.
I have an advice for you.
Yeah.
It's a Korean foot.
Yeah.
So, free hit out.
And they keep the referral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Turns out that it's a Korean foot, and that results in a free out. Malaysia will breathe just a bit easy now. Malaysia, in contrast to Korea, have initiated attacks from the right. They've also been very, very good at switching attack very quickly. They have gone for the cross field passes. They have slapped a few down the line. Malaysia once again looking to breach the Korean defense. The Korea have done well. They have not fluffed their lines even once so far. Their organization has been solid. They found layers of defense, but Malaysia have found some space. Circle entry, an opportunity here. Second time, third time, there is a scuffle. On goal line. What's happening there?
The ball is right beneath Kim Jae-hyun, which is why Malaysia have a penalty corner. They tried their best, but they were simply not able to get it over the line. Kim Jae-hyun is having a monster game in goal for Korea. Faisal Sari thought he'd scored. He gave this everything. It was a good flick by Faisal Sari. Good push at Kim Jae-hyun, but again his positioning was perfect, and then he made sure to get enough of his body over the ball. Did not mind conceding the penalty corner, but did not want to concede the goal. Kim Jae-hyun, his heroics continue in goal for Korea.
Right now Malaysia have Faisal Sari. in the first battery. Will it go to him? It does. But there is a bit of a variation that they attempt an opportunity. They cleared out, not entirely. Another shot, and this time the Malaysian strike. Went for the far side. Did Nazmi Jazlan, as he has done so often during the course of the tournament. He manages to eke out a goal when you sense that there is no possibility. Malaysia have done well, but the goal has been held in abeyance.
No, you cannot counter.
Korea have taken the referral and they are not quite sure what they are referring.
Thank you.
Finally, they've got the message across.
Yeah.
Okay. The Korean is asking for the high ball.
Okay.
High ball. We'll have
I'll
to
check
see
for
when that came, because for me, Faisal Sari's flick was okay. Jang Jong Yoon's save on the line was even better. And once he'd made that save, he messed up the outlet. He did not get a good ball out. This was Faisal Sari's flick. That is absolutely carpet. There's nothing wrong with that. And then Nazmi Jazlan takes an attempt on goal. That's the high ball that I think they're appealing, saying that's dangerous. It's an attempt on goal, and it is a goal for Malaysia. That's gone straight in by Nazmi Jazlan. He's known for his drag flicks. He's not known for his goals. Apart from drag flicks, he's a defender, but what a finish that is by Nazmi Jazlan. I'm not sure this is going to go Korea's way. Of course, the video umpire could see something that I have not, and could give a decision in favor of Korea as well. But I think Nazmi Jazlan, that's a great finish by him.
And full marks for the approach and the idea. Nazmi Jazlan went for the far post. They attempted a variation. It was predictably Faisal Sari in the first battery, but he didn't go for the drag flick. They took another extra move, and this was very well done. They went for the far post. It was an expansive angle, but he did connect.
So, Kino,
Yes.
so no reason to change your decision. It's a goal, and Korea lose their referral.
Thank you.
It's a double whammy for Korea, unfortunately, as they not just lose the referral, but also end up conceding a goal. Malaysia, by virtue of Nazmi Jazlan, have gone 2-1 ahead. It was Korea that found themselves on the score sheet first, but Malaysia have hit back with interest. And it is just the first quarter. Brace yourself, friends. This is going to be a cracker-jacker of a semi-final. And India and Japan, I suspect, will be en route to the stadium. They will be catching the action on their mobile phones as well. They will be keenly anticipating what will lay in wait should when one of the teams reach the finals. And this is Nazmi Jazlan on the goal score sheet once again.
He says his wife and his children always watch him play, which is the ultimate inspiration for him. Abdul Mohajir, there's another chance for Malaysia. Faisal Sari plays the ball across the face of goal, and there was nobody there to tuck that in for Malaysia.
And that was his third goal of the tournament. Here was an opportunity for Malaysia to go 3-1 up. It was once again that man, Faisal Sari. Faisal Sari, who owned up rather infamously during the previous edition of the Asian Champions Trophy, which was the only edition that Malaysia missed owing to a COVID outbreak, and Faisal Sari was the one, unfortunately, with the COVID. Then there's a green card now. Amirul Azahar has to serve out a 2-minute suspension. Korea now on the attack, bursting through the left flank.
Amirul Azahar has got a green card, and I have to say Malaysia have to play with better discipline. They have been taking cards a lot. Oh, he's not happy. Arul Anthony is absolutely not happy with Amirul Azahar, and I'll tell you why he's not happy, because I think it's back-to-back games where Amirul Azahar has taken cards for Malaysia, and his team now have to defend with a player less. Every game now that I remember, at least the last 3 games, Amirul Azahar and Malaysia, not Amirul Azahar, but Malaysia have been taking cards, and that's not good. Arul Anthony had more than a few words to say to Amirul Azahar, rightly so. I don't think the discipline has been great from Malaysia. It is something they have to work on before the Asian Games. They're 2-1 ahead. There is no need to take a card and put your team under unnecessary pressure. Najib Hassan will be Najib Hassan.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Plays the ball in. There's no angle for the shot, and there isn't a shot. In the group game, Amirul Azahar got 2 cards, not 1, against Korea, against this very opposition. And that's why you can see the anger from... you can see the anger in Arul Anthony and his voice. He was not happy. Malaysia though, holding on. 1-man shot. Pitri Sari goes right behind. Azwan Hassan switches the ball. It's a great switch. Marhan Jalil waits for support, finds it. Still Marhan Jalil. They're showing such composure here in this first quarter, Malaysia.
And great speed and precision as well, which has been a huge factor in them qualifying for the semi-finals. The circle entry has been made. Again through the left. Obstruction is the call from the on-field umpire over Hideki Kinoshita.
Najib Hassan had done well, but after that there was a clear obstruction. Watch his foot. Yeah, did not allow for that tackle to come in, Najib Hassan, which is why Malaysia have lost possession. What a press this is from Malaysia. They've won the ball back. 4 Malaysians were pressing. Jang Jong-hyun with the interception. Severe pressure on the Korean defense in this first quarter by Malaysia. They're a goal ahead and they're threatening more. Marhan Jalil. Marhan finds Razi. Razi Rahim. Malaysia could not control that ball. Korea just need to get reorganized here. They need to reset and then go again. They had the perfect start with that goal, did Korea. But since then, Malaysia have been all over them. This is a good chance though. Korea. Kyu Byum Kim looks for the forward pass. Not accurate by Kyu Byum. Shin So-kyo knows he has a game on his hands. Such an intense character. Korea have won the ball in the Malaysian defensive third. Can't control that pass. Amirul Azahar is back in defense for Malaysia. Needs to keep his head, needs to keep his cool. Malaysia are on the brink of making history here.
I think Shin So-kyo will be more concerned about the fact that the defense has been run a little ragged. Razi Rahim, man with the foul. And Tim Meissner was in a good position to see that. Straight away went for the penalty corner, and this is a chance for Korea now to level the scores. They haven't had too many opportunities, but this is a great chance right now.
That's an untidy tackle by Razi Rahim. So much hockey, so much experience for Razi Rahim. That is not a very good tackle, and he gave Tim Meissner no choice but to give away that penalty corner. It's Korea's first of the game. Jang Jong-hyun is ready. Sung Lee is on the first battery. Jang Jong-hyun is on the central battery. It's the second battery. It is Jang. He's put his team level with Malaysia. This is the class of this player. He's such a leader. He's such an inspiration to not just his teammates, but his nation. Jang Jong-hyun. And gave Hafizun Othman no chance. Changed his angle. That's not his favored angle. But look at that. Look at how angular that was. He sounded the sideboard there. That's how angular his drag flick was. Superb by Jang Jong-hyun.
What was expected was that the ball, the injection would be supplied to the Korean captain, Jong Jan-hyun. His fitness was a matter of concern for Korea, but the moment he became available, the lord of the coach, Seok-kyu, Shin's worries were abated. I mean, like Siddharth just pointed out, the fact that he will take the drag flick was predictable, but where he went, and he caused Hafizuddin Othman to do a split. That was the unexpected part. 2-all now, with just less than 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Minute then of the first quarter, Jang Jong-hyun with a monster aerial. Have to be careful. Marhan Jalil looks to clean up for Malaysia. He's able to do so. Cool defending by the Malaysian captain, as it usually is. And I think that will be the last action of the first quarter. Yes, it is. What a quarter of hockey we've had. Korea opened the scoring. Malaysia hit them right back with 2 goals of their own. And finally, with 2 minutes to go, Jang Jong-hyun leveled the scores for his team and brings his team right back into the fight. At the end of the first quarter, in which we had 4 goals, it's Malaysia 2, Korea 2.
Oh, it's been action a minute scenario in the first quarter. This was expertly done. The first goal brilliantly redirected by Cheon Woo-ji early on in the first quarter, but Malaysia didn't sit back trailing for too long. And an almost a solo run that was attempted over there by Abu Kamal Azrai, and his backhander did the trick. Malaysia went 1-all, and from there, in not too long, they attempted to thwart the Korean goalkeeper one more time. This was an interesting variation that Malaysia attempted, and it did work. Korea did go for the referral, but it was to no avail, as Najmi Jazlan had found the far post with unerring accuracy, and this was a sloppy tackle from one of their senior pros, Razi Rahim, and it was the Korean captain, Jong-hyun Jang, who hasn't been at his fittest best in recent times, has had to cope with an injury, but he did rise to the occasion when it counted. And a thriller minute first quarter.
And that's the new Hero Zoom, which has industry first features like corner bending lights for dark and tricky turns, segment first features like fastest acceleration going from 0 to 60 kilometers per hour in 9.35 seconds, and bigger, wider tires for every terrain. Previous game, if you remember, Arun, we were talking about the Doha Asian Games in 2006. India, China and Korea were in the same pool. India lost to China, which made the game with Korea extremely important. That game ended 1-all. And with Korea beating China, it was Korea and China that went through from the group phase. But the important thing is that the 1-all between India and Korea was, of course, a riveting encounter. But guess who scored that 1 goal for Korea all the way back in 2006? It was Jang Jong-hyun. He's still going. There he is, took over the penalty corner responsibilities from the man who's now his coach, Shin So-kyo. When he hung up his boots soon after the Busan Asian Games. He's just been spectacular for Korea, Jang. Look at that pass.
He's just pushing 40. No pressure, no sweat at all. But if Korea once again who are looking to extract more of the Malaysian defense. That equalizer in the latter half of the first quarter would have given them plenty of confidence. Korea are looking to seal a breach through the right. The ball has been awarded to Malaysia, however.
Game finally seems to have settled, Arun, after that incredible first quarter. Both the teams in possession better. The tempo has slowed. The intensity has just gone down a notch. Both the teams, their players are much more confident on the ball. Jang is not happy with that decision. I beg your pardon. Shin So-kyo is not happy with that decision.
I wouldn't be so certain yet if the game has settled, Siddharth. I still feel there are going to be these spurts of quick action. The Korean coach not happy. Still remonstrating about that decision. And you would expect that this is a high stakes game. There's no looking back. This is a knockout clash. And after an extended round robin fixture we have this, but there is another injury now. I think it's Hyungjin Kim. He's probably copped a blow on the forearm or on the shin.
I think it's the fingers, and they are really painful. To get the ball smacked on your fingers is tough. And you can see it straight away. Fingers, the hand came off the stick, and he needs help. Hyungjin Kim. We hope he's okay. We hope he's back.
He's not got a bad replacement. In fact, Dane Son has come in his stead. Razi Rahim, another of those senior pros who's stuck on for a long time. Arul Anthony, in fact, spoke of how the youngsters in the team have responded. He knows that likes of Fitri Sari, Faisal, all these guys are around. Another circle entry. Malaysia looking to attack through their number 3. Korea somehow managed to thwart it, but here's the injury. Hyungjin Kim copped it flush on the fingers, and the wincing and the grimacing suggests it is a supremely painful injury, and it can be. The hockey ball is an absolutely mean beast. I've been hit by one in the past, so I wouldn't know, but nothing compares to this. Another attempt and a penalty corner. Not the greatest of challenges there.
Seong-hoon Lee, the guilty party. We saw an untidy challenge by Razi Rahim earlier in the first quarter, which led to the goal by Korea. Seong-hoon Lee has returned the favor. That is not a good tackle at all. That is a penalty corner, rightly so. Firhan Ashari did well to protect the ball. Malaysia have a chance to go ahead. We had 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the previous quarter. We're going to have 1 in the first 5 minutes of this second quarter. Faisal Sari, Razi Rahim on the batteries, ready to flick that home. Kim Jae-hyun, a goal for Korea. He's having a blinder. He really is. Razi Rahim goes for it. It's still on. And it's a penalty corner. Good line by Seong-hoon Lee. Straight out with speed was Seong-hoon Lee. Yeah, that caught his shin, but the angle was protected. There was Jang Jong-hyun right behind him. Firhan Ashari, good injection. Faisal Sari, he's beaten Kim Jae-hyun. We spoke about the class and the quality that Jang Jong-hyun provides. Korea, Faisal Sari does the same for his country. The quality in that drag flick was simply superb. Dragged it towards himself as he so often does. Beats Young Hoon Lee on the first rush, and then Kim Jae-hyun could not do much. Look at how he's flicked that home.
And credit to the pusher and the halter as well. Faiz Jali did a good job of serving it up. And the Korean wall, Kim Jae-hyun was breached. Not something that happens too often. The second quarter, getting off to just the fiery start that we saw of the first half. So first quarter, I beg your pardon. There's the goal scorer Faisal Sari, as experienced as they come. Siddharth was mentioning off air before the match, he had the potential to be one of the all-time greats from the Asian continent. Still had done incredibly well for him. No mistake about that.
Absolutely, what a career he's had. And you just get the feeling with that sort of talent, it could have been bigger. He's played leagues in India, of course. He's played the league in Germany, Malaysia. He's an absolute star. He's played the Dutch league, the Hoofdklasse, which for me is the best league in the world. He's been having a huge impact on teams that he has been part of, whether it's the Malaysian national team, whether it's club teams. He's gone on to have a monster career, Faisal Sari. Still has such impact. Penalty corner, no doubt about it. That is again a bad challenge. The deep defending by Korea has not been good. It's a stick check.
Yeah, right.
There's no doubt about it. And Malaysia have another opportunity. Can they go 4-2 ahead?
I don't think so.
I like how Hideki Kinoshita served up the bad news with a smile. There was of course going to be no reprieve. Not the greatest challenge, and Kim Jae-hyun, as superb as he's been on the goal post, he will not enjoy it. Arul Anthony making those last minute adjustments. He's proven himself to be a taskmaster, but also an effective one at that. Right, once again.
Najmi Jaslan has made it 4-2. Korea do not have a referral, but the umpire will be using his referral.
It's a goal. Okay.
It's a goal. Tim Meisner has come to the aid of Hideki Kinoshita, and the goal stands. Najmi Jaslan has got 2 goals in this all-important semi-final for Malaysia, and what a match we are having. Look at this for a flick. And I'm not quite sure what the Koreans were appealing. I think they were appealing, has the ball gone completely over the line? Tim Meisner was in the perfect position. He has given the goal, he's given the instructions to Hideki Kinoshita, and Malaysia now have a 2-goal cushion. What a game we are witnessing. This has the potential to be an absolute classic, one for the ages.
And Najmi Jaslan, I'm sure, will find his name among the hero leading scorers of the tournament, and he's rising to the occasion. Pivotal game. The Korea have plenty of ground to make. Right now it's all Malaysia. Penalty corner now for the Koreans. This match hasn't settled one bit, Siddharth. If anything, it's just getting amped up even further.
It's basketball stuff. You score, I score. Malaysia, just when they thought that maybe they've had a 2-goal cushion and they can breathe on the ball a little bit, they've given away a penalty corner. Mayor and Najmi between them could not clear that. And guess who's stepping up to take this one? Jang Jong-hyun has already got his name on the score sheet. His team needs him to step up once again. Yang is also on the pitch. He has a very good flick himself, Ji-Hoon Yang, but he will go to Jang. Jang Jong-hyun. It's stick, it's not foot. Malaysia can't break. luckily for Korea.
Excellent defending, read the lines really well, because it's going to be lethal flick. And nicely done again by Abu Kamal Azrai, who scored the first goal for Malaysia. But Korea on the attack once again. Malaysia have enough yellow shirts on defense. It's not even halfway into the second quarter and we already have 6 goals in the match. And you can sense that there are more goals lying in wait.
Absolutely, Arun. I would be surprised if we stop at this number. Abdul Mohajir. Najmi Jaslan. It's a good aerial, but Fitri Sari was well tracked by Hye Sung Lee. It was over the line. That is a good call by Tim Meisner. He was positioned perfectly. Well done to Hideki Kinoshita as well to consult his colleague. And once the advice came, the advice was that the goal should stand. The ball had crossed the line, no problems there. Malaysia have worked so hard to be in this position. Now do they have the composure, the experience, the coolness to see this home? There's a very long time to go in this match. You can follow all the action from the Hero Asian Champions Trophy on our social media handles. On X, it's Asia_hockey, and Instagram, it's Asia Hockey. Be sure to follow and see all the replays, highlights, goals, and the latest news from the Hero Asian Champions Trophy.
The Korea also have to be a little careful with their defending. They have made a couple of unnecessary challenges. They have been a little harsh with the tackles. That could yet go against them. Another brilliantly drilled ball through the midfield. Exploiting the gaps are the Malaysians. Once again looking to breach the circle, but this time there won't be any threat to Kim Jae-yoon. Dangerous lift is what the umpire Hideki Kinoshita is saying. The Malaysian coach has spoken about how the youngsters have come to the party. And that's the man that Arul Anthony, the coach, was censuring a little while ago. Amirul Azhar, who did get a yellow card and a green card the previous time these two teams met in the Hero Asian Champions Trophy just a few days ago. Malaysia will now look to spread the ball around and then make those quick, incisive forward runs as they have so often. They are taking their time, but the Koreans will push on. Will they press forward with some urgency? Again, finding those spaces in the midfield will be critical. A challenge there. The ball has been awarded to Korea.
Man Jae-chung.
Good.
And I've just realized that he is a player who has not as yet played a big part, a big role in the game so far. And he's such a critical player for Korea. They need to get him involved more. He is that final link between defense and attack, Man Jae-chung, so often. And he's hardly had the ball. He's not had the kind of impact that you usually see him have on the game, Man Jae-chung.
That's a very good call, Siddharth, because we do see him hog most of the possession in the games that Korea have done well. But today, Man Jae-chung has been conspicuous by his absence. Malaysia have held the lion's share of the possession. It's 6:4, the ratio at the moment. But Korea shouldn't fret too much over the possession. It's about making those critical links in play, making those critical forward runs. That will matter a lot more, because Malaysia will now look to control the possession.
Najib Hassan has controlled that, has found Faisal Sari. Faisal Sari keeps possession, finds Razi Rahim. Faisal once again. Ball's gone out of play. Korea, they have numbers. It's a good attack.
No.
Nothing. And Malaysia have won the ball back. Ju Young Lee it was. Perhaps held on to the ball too long. Abdul Mohajir plays it down the line. Firhan Ashari. Aminuddin. Marhan Jalil. Faiz Jali. Comes back to his captain. Razi. This is tactically good by Malaysia. Keeping the ball. Marhan Jalil whacks that in. Korea need to clear. They've not been able to do so. This is a chance. Firhan Ashari with an attempt on goal. Kim Jae keeps him at bay. And this is a big chance for Malaysia. They're coming again. Korea have simply not been able to work up any sort of a momentum or any sort of a rhythm in the game. Marhan Jalil comes right behind. They're now controlling the tempo of the game, Malaysia. Tim Hun Lee. Yang clears. Korea looking to break at pace. How well they have done to re-tackle and win possession back. They are working so hard here, Malaysia. Faisal Sari finds Firhan Ashari. Firhan! This is a chance.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately for them, I think it's got Abu Kamal Azrai's foot. Even if it hadn't, I think Kim Jae-yoon had done enough to come off his line and block the angle. This was the chance by Firhan Ashari. They've had a couple of these in quick succession. This was Faisal Sari's ball in. Firhan did so well and then unselfishly tried to find his teammate Abu Kamal Azrai. Just caught his foot. I think Kim Jae-yoon had that covered anyway. Now this is a chance for Korea. Korea! Neither a try on goal, neither is that a pass. And so disappointed with himself is Jung-Hoo Kim.
Doctor?
Look at this, it was a 2v1. In the end, he ended up not doing either. He didn't even take an attempt on goal, neither could he make the pass, the final pass. Korea looking to finish this quarter strongly, looking to finish this half strong. Under 2 minutes to go. Korea ball, it's moved 5 meters, it's come into the D. It's a circle entry. It's got a foot is what Korea are saying.
Okay,
And Razi Rahim was there. Let's see if the Korean appeal is right. Can't see from that replay. Fitri Sari. Cheong Hun Lee. Into the last minute. Korea on the attack. Look at how many Malaysian players are there. And of course they're going to win the ball back. It's an overload in defense for Malaysia all the time in this first quarter. And that happens when you work really hard to get back into defense and help your team and help your teams. Shello Silverius finds Razi Rahim. They'll just eat up the clock here. There's not a lot of time left on it. Marhan Jalil. Razi to Marhan, last 10 seconds. What a quarter, what a half this has been for Malaysia. They are halfway there to making it to the first finals of the Hero Asian Champions Trophy. Will they make it? Will Korea come back? We've had a card, a green card at the end of the second quarter, which means Malaysia will start the second half a player short. It is Najib Hassan who has been given a green card. Jang Jong-hyun also has a few things to say to Hideki Kinoshita. Things are heating up here, and be sure that this is not last of it. Malaysia 4, Korea 2 at halftime. Don't go anywhere. We will come back after a very short commercial break with the second half live.